Hello, chooms. What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna grab me a quick bite to eat, so I'm probably not gonna come back until it's closer to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know how long Summer Games Fest is going to last. We're not gonna mute anything, guys, so it's gonna get copyrighted, all that good stuff. It could even get erased if they show any video stuff. You might not ever be able to see this stream or whatever, but we're just gonna keep it up. If you want to support the channel, you know what to do. Other than that, I will be back when I get a little bit of grub in me and it gets closer to start time, which is in 30 minutes or so. So just sit back, relax, enjoy, listen to the music, and all that good stuff. And no, I'm not taking a poo. Hello, 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 hello. So we got about 4 minutes left. T-minus, ladies and gentlemen, T-minus 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 57 seconds and counting. T-minus 3 minutes and 54 seconds. So, yeah. So hopefully we're gonna, like, you know, see some really cool games today, you know, like Summer Games Fest. It's like the summertime over here in LA, and you know, it's like I was just shredding 10 with my boogie board, you know, on the beach over at Rodeo Drive. If you take the 5 out to the 7 and it reads at Ramada, and then it comes over past Lincoln, it's like the best place to hang 10 for the Summer Games Fest. So I can't wait for you guys to see what games are in store. So let's do it. Let's hear it for the boys. Give them a hand. So when this thing starts, I'm going to have to step out for a few minutes, but I'll be back. Hopefully they don't show the best games at the very beginning. I'm not going to have my camera on the entire time. I just want to let you guys know that my camera's not going to be on the entire time because I got to eat. So it's being made right now. So I'll have to step out for a few minutes, and hopefully nothing too important will be shown at that time. But I am very, very excited. I hopefully will see something Splinter Cell today, maybe, possibly, because Ubisoft did just put a picture of Sam Fisher, an old Splinter Cell 1 picture of him up. So if we get a new trailer for Splinter Cell, I mean, the whole world is gonna just melt. Ubisoft will be forgiven for all of their sins. That's a true story. What do I think? I mean, hopefully, like I said, hopefully Splinter Cell. We're gonna see some updates on probably some older games that are already currently out. Maybe new DLCs and stuff. I don't know, because I never know what to expect, honestly, from a show like this, because I'm so used to doing E3 that I have no idea what to expect. I just don't know. It's like, is this a show that's going to show us new stuff, or is this a show that's going to show a lot of indie games and stuff like that? Hopefully we get some AAA news, like some stuff from Sony or some stuff from Xbox. Xbox has got their own as well, so we'll have to see. But I don't know. I really don't know what to expect from this. I imagine there's going to be a lot of moments that it's going to be pretty boring for a lot of people when they're talking about, some indie game stuff and all that kind of thing. I don't know how long this stream is going to be either. So let's just hope for the best. And again, like I said, I won't turn off any music or change anything. What you'll see here is exactly what you get. I am streaming this in 4K, so there is a little bit of a delay. So if you care that much about, the delay that it obviously takes or whatever, but other than that, I'm gonna, at the same time, if I'm reacting, I will, put the videos out as soon as I have that opportunity to do so. So there might be times where I turn my camera off on something I don't care too much about, so I can get to turn those into videos. So with that being said, it is about time to start, and I'm going to be having to get my food here in about less than 5 minutes too. So hopefully they don't show off anything too important in the first 5 minutes. And away we go. Test. Is this on? The following program may contain content that some viewers find offensive. It may contain flashing lights that may trigger seizures for those with epilepsy. Have fun, though.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards,
Jeff Keighley! He loves it.
He loves it. Welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hoped...
Did he cancel his Inferno?
Dante, we're going to do our best.
Dante canceled his Inferno. Ladies and gents, Dante.
Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we
big
dive
subtitle
into
delay
the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
Hey, Split Fiction, good job.
Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery.
I get that vibe from him too, so don't worry. You're not the only
why
one.
Events like Summer Game Fest, our partnership.
I've met him though. He's a nice guy. It's just I think he sometimes has a big head, unfortunately.
These events help remarkable
but he's a nice guy.
Big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
World premiere.
You think you're the Harbinger? You might be.
By Behemoth. Hello, copyright gone out the door in the first 5 minutes. Oh, is that like a Bloodborne style?
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
That looks pretty cool. It's like it's got the harshness of takedowns like Doom, but it's got the Bloodborne kind of feeling look to it, you know? Behemoth is a great band too.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
Death metal souls.
You're no god. But neither.
I think it looks good. Oh yeah, definitely it's got that Soulsian style. Mortal Shell. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Mortal Shell's coming back. Mortal Shell 2. Played the first one. It was good.
Right,
first one looks
look great. Well, we
good.
got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live
I will be right back.
events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Bad feeling about this.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
His boyfriend. I mean, them two are like, they love each other.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here.
We'll be live streaming Sunday for his event.
Let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
コロ
the
ナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをもう
show
一度ゲームを
something
プレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
Ooh. I'm so excited for this. You have no idea. This is like probably going to be my game of the year. It's Snake. No one does cinematics like freaking Kojima, man. He just gets it. He's so crazy and out there, and it's wonderful. He looks so much like Snake too.
Welcome. Have a seat.
Now that's at Bridges, so this is obviously a prequel. Because if this is Bridges, this is probably way in the past. Would be my guess. Everyone's got to smoke in
No
Kojima's
smoking.
games, man. He just thinks it's so cool.
So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For living?
I got a particular set of skills that I've acquired over a long career.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
They know each other from the past.
The car. You're alive. Stop!
So he protected her or something? Or a long time ago? Oh man, I have no clue. Is that all they're going to give us for right now? Okay. All right. I mean, I can't tell you how excited I am for this, guys.
Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです
DS2, it's a very important character.
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
ちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある。
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあっ
So they
て、
have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけ
time
ど、
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で、
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story, you
2 では
know,
出
he
せ
will
ない。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというか、そ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します。
did for DS2
で、
this
クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very popular
クリフを超える
character.
ようなキャラクタ
But I
ーを作ろうとして、
we have to kind of like top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I think it was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character, Neo, too. Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and
Sunday
you won't have to
night,
wait very long
we're streaming.
to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうのを
Yes,
出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene
見
of
に
Neo.
来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo
right.
Kojima, everyone. Great to see you.
It's
Mr.
just a little
Kojima.
bit.
Thank
That's
you.
what great. I mean, he doesn't ruin things. You know, he's really good at that stuff.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy's in this?
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
War never changes. In a lot of medieval games lately, wouldn't you say?
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Forge your destiny.
But that's just my story.
Captured on PC.
Go right your
Kind of like a Dynasty Warriors, but for medieval times. Chronicles Medieval. Okay. Didn't really show really gameplay, though.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Honestly, I haven't been into Sonic really since the 90s. don't even know who any of these characters are.
Time for me to win this.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Oh, the movies are great.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here.
I'm talking about just the game
Sonic racing game.
series itself. I haven't really been into it since the 90s.
Is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Look at how many fighting games we're getting, man, these days. Jeez. Dark Souls and Elden Ring have really just turned this genre out.
Time. For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion.
The jaws of oblivion.
Hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
So it's kind of like Devil May Cry, I guess. Like a hack and slash style. I think, oh, it's Code Vein, okay. All right, what do we got here? Could this be Little Nightmares 3 or no? No. It could be, right? This totally has that kind of feeling. I love these style of games, though. Ooh. Why does this feel like Little Nightmares 3? I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like it. It really does. I'm probably wrong. End of Abyss. Okay. That one would be interesting, I think, to take a look at.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming
3's not already out. No.
To the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
He is in everything, but he's so good.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Oh my god, a new Game of Thrones, huh? Didn't they just have a game that literally just came out and failed miserably?
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
This cutscene's already better than all of Season 8.
This is your legacy.
Too soon?
You decide who wins and who dies.
Did this ever happen in Game of Thrones? I don't remember this ever happening. That definitely didn't happen. Like, you decide who wins or dies. You decide. Find out next time on Epic Battles of Hessebar.
Thrones. War for Westeros.
That's gotta fail.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Global reveal. Munfish. I've heard of them before.
Once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Ooh. Kind of has that BioShock slash
maybe they will
Atomic Fall look to it.
But time has not come yet for this.
Wait, this is definitely... Yes, this is Atomic Fall. Atomic Heart, sorry. 2 already? Wow. I meant Atomic Heart.
2.
We played a lot of this game. It was really fun. Gonna get copyrighted. Yeah, baby. Lady Godiva. There's no stopping me. Don't stop me now. I mean, the gameplay in Atomic Heart was really fun. It just couldn't it couldn't grab my attention the entire time. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't. I played a lot of it. We did a bunch of streams on this game, but I couldn't do the whole thing. Okay, that makes me want to kind of go back and finish it. Hey, hey! I love the aesthetic of it. I mean, it's a great aesthetic. Great graphics. But why do they have to use this music, man? Now I definitely know this video's copyrighted, man. Come on! Queen is so good, right? Yeah. You can put Queen in any freaking game and it's gonna sell. Da 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 ha 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 ha.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though.
You know?
Terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Is this like a biome-changing DLC for Atomic Heart or something? Or?
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it?
Maybe it's like a multiplayer thing for it.
But revealed itself. What if it was always there?
Yeah, Atomic Heart came out a few years ago. It was interesting. I did enjoy what I played. It's like BioShock and Metro X. I mean, it's more BioShock than anything. That shot right there just sold about 4 million copies.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Listen, marketing people know what they're doing when they show something like that. They know that right there sold 1 million copies, right there alone. Actually, Sony today, guys, believe it or not, Sony just sent me the PC edition of Stellar Blade. I can only imagine all of the mods that are going to come out for Stellar Blade, man. Now that it's on PC, they sent me the code for Stellar Blade. I did play a little bit of Stellar Blade, but I couldn't do it because I have a daughter, and it just felt bad playing a game so sexualized. I just didn't want to do it. Ooh. Hello.
You don't have a chance.
This looks good.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top.
That was before I started doing platinums, okay?
Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Oh! Onimusha, Way of the Sword. That looks good. Is this a remake or is this a sequel? I haven't honestly thought about this series in years. Remember back when they had Gene, what's his name,
that
in
was
it
a new
or whatever?
look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
2 days to retirement.
Punches, you'll get yourself killed.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
What did he just say?
If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
That is not gameplay. What? There's no way that's gameplay.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time
All right,
to
who
see
let
the
Fuzzy
announcement
Wuzzy
of a
Bear
brand new game
hack the Game
Deception
Awards or the Summer Games Fest?
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound.
Kirsten Dunst?
And lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Killing In is a murder mystery action game
The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
The killers are in short skirt dresses.
A clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear.
Who's the wolf?
You do well to remember.
Who's the sheep?
Deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
We'll see if we can get on this closed beta. It might be fun.
That was Killer Ant, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year.
I played a little bit of this. This was actually pretty good.
Which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
It's going to definitely require a lot of people to play it if it's going to be successful.
Breathe.
Because it's multiplayer only.
Body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Yeah, this is the sequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark. October 30th. People will be excited for that one. I think so.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story.
Okay, I'm hallucinating with her arm moving
on June 10th,
in a circle the whole entire time.
Now in Steam Advanced Access.
She can't like stop making it go in a circle. She's nervous. That must be her nervous thing. So we just played this last night, guys. Go and check out the gameplay for Dune Awakening. I just played it, and we got eaten by the by the serpent. So maybe go and check it out, and you'll have a good time. I enjoyed it. It just wasn't a game for me, but it could be a game for you guys. So check out my gameplay and make that decision. That thing swallowed me whole. It was quite a good time. Master Chief, what are you doing here? Is he lying or just happy to see you? Did you really buy Dune via the link? I don't think I get any money from that affiliate link, dude. It's just it's an affiliate link in the sense of that it helps developers know that I've had people buy games from my links, so it helps me in that sense, but I don't get any money from it. It wasn't a monetarily link. It was more of a showing the developers that I helped sell a copy of the game, essentially. Head Start now available. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a game. It just wasn't for me. That's the only problem.
Fall to ash. Consumed by the
Getting a refund now. No, that'll make them think that I'm awful.
Try as I might to further advance. 'Twas all for naught.
The power of gods.
Some say time stops for no one.
See how many of these hack and slash games are coming out now? It's crazy.
Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
Defy time and space. How are we defying time and space? Let's see, now there's defying time.
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds. You need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Krono Odessi! Join the playtest on Steam. Oh, okay.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next will not be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for something.
Hair Strong, is that you?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave.
See you, Green.
I never doubted that you would end.
Hey, if they show anything Splinter Cell-y, I'll let you know.
Curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Like I said, this is the opportunity for a lot of indie developers to get a chance to have their games shown off. So they'll be mixed in with some of the AAA stuff as well. So you don't be upset because you haven't seen any of your AAA games yet. It's just they span them out because there's a lot of other games that rightfully so deserve to be seen by other people, because a lot of these games can be very good and interesting, and they just need a little bit of marketing, and they don't have that opportunity, so this is their chance. So
what a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily.
And it's linear too. I'm so happy about that.
Trailer.
It's not
Betrayal burns because
it's not open world, so the story is going to be really crafted well.
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to, teach them a lesson. Remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. The Dons noticed you, Enzo.
Thank you for the subscription. I'm gonna need to turn that down, ain't I?
Opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Sorry about that.
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Piggy Puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game.
I can't wait for Mafia. I'm so excited for that
captures
one.
the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
See, in a world where game prices are going higher and higher, be a company that releases a game and allows a thing like a friend pass. That's pretty cool. One person needs to have the game and the other gets to play it for free. So nothing wrong with helping out others, and especially during these tough times for everybody where inflation's high and money's down, and yeah, hope Sam Fisher will come by soon.
I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I'm thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of
The dice of destiny.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able
Why does that look like SpongeBob? Who is that? I have no idea. Okay.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Lies of P was a pretty cool game. Like I said, I'm just not really that much into the Souls-like style games. Asmongold, what are you doing in there? Yeah. He's the boss in his own game now. Lies of P. Asmongold. Asmongold's Wrath.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Inspired by a true story.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of egg. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
Fractured blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Another hack and slash. Another hack. No, wait, this is more of a turn-based event. What'd that zebra do to you? Right here. Thank you, Dutch. Wow, we haven't had a AAA game here in a little while, so we gotta have something coming soon. I knew that probably Xbox is going to keep almost all of their stuff for their own event. Let's see how many people are watching. There are 800,000 people watching just this stream. And look at how many donations and everything that they get. Look at this. I mean, channels like this that have so many people, man, they just get so many donations and so much. It's crazy to think about, man. It's crazy. But look, everyone's saying L. Look, and just everybody just keeps looking at how many donations in just the past 5 seconds. Keep it up, Strain. You'll get there. You'll get there one day. One day. Until then, keep taking other people's content. Hey, I'm a co-streamer. I'm allowed to stream this. I was approved.
5.6 is available today. This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mangirsa Dive will it be exclusively on the Epic Games?
I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now. Listen, Clear Expedition 33, they deserve to be Game of the Year. But if Death Stranding 2 turns out to be anything like I hope it is, that to me is going to be Game of the Year.
We altered the course of nature. Unleashed
nature
across continents.
Nature?
Now it is
nature
up to us
finds
to nurture
nature
what we have
finds
set
a way.
free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
This is made from the same team, I believe, that does Elite Dangerous. Yeah, Frontier Developments.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
I love these games because they look so much like the games that I grew up on. Mina the Hollower.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone.
All right, so
all right.
What's going on?
Let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Oh, is this a Deadpool game? Oh my gosh, I just totally got the reference now.
Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim
That's
experience.
Spider-Man, Peter Parker's playing Deadpool.
Oh, hi, new friend. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy.
Probably a smart idea they didn't get Ryan Reynolds to do this.
Who designed this shit?
They should have got Nolan North. Come
on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries?
Listen, I love Yuri. I love Yuri.
Being inside me come true
But
in VR.
if you're going to be a game, you've got to be Nolan North when it comes to
Spider-Man
Deadpool.
gets Insomniac, and I get this shit. I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be good. I'll probably take a look at it, but I think it's a missed opportunity
Neil
for...
Patrick Harris is Deadpool, all right.
Oh, was that
Next
Neil
year at
Patrick
Games-
Harris?
Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination.
It sounded
of a
like
decade
Yuri
of Techland's
from
experience
Spider-Man,
building
but
survival
Neil
horror
Patrick
games.
also played Spider-Man,
Kyle Crane
so...
is back as the player character in this title.
Neil
that blends
Patrick Harris
open
is
world and action
Deadpool?
survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news.
I
the
don't
release
know.
date.
It needed to be Nolan North. And that needed to be Nolan North. That's just my opinion, though. Another zombie game from... Oh, okay, so Dying Light 2...
What can you tell me about the
DLC
Baron?
or something? Or?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
The look of this kind of reminds me of the vampires from Blade 2, right? Does anyone else get that like sense?
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
I need to go back and play a little bit of Dying Light 2. It is one of the better zombie games. It's coming August 22nd. The Beast.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Okay.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right.
What happened to like
Next game
demos
draws
of games?
inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and
Yes,
lows
you can,
of
baby.
adolescence.
But
the
you gotta be
bonds of
quiet.
friendship and the nostalgia of growing up.
Is mommy sleeping?
Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Be quiet, because Daddy's streaming.
What are we doing?
Hanging out.
Yeah, the Dying Light games are really good.
I've
Definitely.
gotta get out of this place.
For sure. Play them. If you like first-person parkour and zombies,
At the end of
I
an
mean,
era, when everything
it's a perfect,
is about to change,
great games. Great games.
time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it? One moment.
It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
It's the pigs.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other.
That graphically, it looks pretty decent.
Invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
School's out forever.
Be one
Smashing Pumpkins, huh? Silverchair, oh my gosh. We're gonna make it in the year 2000. Definitely got that old, like, kind of 90s feeling with this.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it.
Don't forget to leave a like, everybody. I know everybody forgets to, but it helps the channel.
Where harmony.
And if you're not subscribed, click subscribe. I guarantee you'll find something on this channel that you will enjoy. If anything, it's my beautiful face.
Days are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you.
Have a good night, bud.
Here and now.
On your guard.
Oh yeah, this live stream is gonna be copyrighted like no tomorrow. I'm gonna have like 15 copyrights on it already. I ain't making jack and shit from this. So leave a like, please. Please.
Each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Tella and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa,
My name is Ella.
roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown.
You want to
This
play?
is
Okay.
Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice.
She wanted to say hello.
Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
This looks pretty cool. It's kind of like Sifu. Remember Sifu? You remember the streams we did on Sifu? That was so much fun, guys. I remember that. The challenge it took us to get through that game. They had the Wilhelm scream in there.
Bad.1.
Acts of Blood.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
The city has been taken over by 3 rival gangs. The vegans, the robots, and the demons. Who's behind the madness? Marble's behind the madness. Ladies and gents, the new Marble Madness. No, I'm just kidding. Get off my lawn. Why does this look like a... gosh, what was that? Where he's dating that girl and he's got to fight all of her ex-boyfriends or something. What was that called? Not the vegans! Scott Pilgrim, yeah. I thought it was. I kind of remind you of Scott, like a Scott Pilgrim game or something. Oh, it is a Scott Pilgrim game. Oh my God.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his
this kind of reminds me of a Scott Pilgrim game. Oh, it is.
In EX, you'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Oh, there's really a trailer for a Capcom sale?
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder.
What the heck? Oh, scum. Guys, I hope nothing shows up within the next 10 minutes because I gotta go for a second. But the stream is still on. So please do not tell me Splinter Cell remake was shown or anything like that, okay? But I will be right back, okay? But the stream is still here. But hold on. We're going to be playing this game on the 10th coming up, so I'm excited for this one. Hopefully it'll be good.
What are you doing here? Come with me.
If you want to live. Build a rocket boy. I'm really excited for this because I think the story looks pretty cool. And the gameplay, you know the gameplay is going to be okay because it's from the people that have done previous games that are really, really good.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out.
And of course that's Lincoln there, Lincoln Clay.
Maybe
smiling at you.
Maybe this is the real me. Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Remember, guys, make sure you check out my gameplay. I will let you know. You'll see it, how this game is, right? Don't let people tell you if a game is good or not if you haven't had a chance to actually watch it unedited, too. So, give it a chance. Hopefully it'll be good. Ooh. Yes!
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Tracks.
That is, oh yes.
We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
that's cool. Oh, I ain't leaving yet. I ain't leaving yet.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Oh. Le Chiffre.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind.
Yes!
To the criminal underworld. He has arranged
yes, I'm doing this one.
A poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses.
Oh.
Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Oh my gosh.
Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Yes! That is so cool.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Love me some Mads Mikkelsen, man. This is great. Perfect crossover.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time it's a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
All right. Sam Bridges' daddy.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part.
Say right now.
We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For
I ain't gonna
only
get any
30
sleep tonight,
days,
am I?
and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having
you so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures,
awesome.
and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
All right, guys, I will be right back.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so
Please don't have anything be too good without me.
get ready for a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party! Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload. stove.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see. The vultures consume you before the blight does.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look. Poor little babies. All right, Mech Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mech Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
My bride, buckle up, you're gonna see the hatch inside. Navigating to the port, that zone. Yes, I'm messing out and meet the map. I'm told you gotta leave the fresh beat high. No, I should bring it back, we must be one. This is the kind of movies, do what you might to knees, just to each other please.
Daddy's back, baby! All alright! Oh, GTA 4's opening right there. Raiden? I knew I forgot to do something. Let the puns begin. I've never heard of this game. I missed Splinter Cell. I was watching the whole thing.
Small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife.
No, I use dry
and
wipes.
style machines, built by a small 8-person studio. This is Infinitesimals.
So far, this has been meh. I mean, as far as a whole.
Approaching.
We must now face a stark reality.
How many people are still watching?
Civilization we were expecting to join.
791,000. Look, everybody's still doing L.
There's no more.
Gameplay looks pretty good, though.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Infasimiles?
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
What do we got here?
Happy birthday.
Oh, baby, here we go.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Shh, everybody quiet.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さてお待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
So he came on here to tell us, wait.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary.
Are you kidding me?
Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
I can't believe it. He literally got on there just to tell us to wait. How mean was that?
Let's rumble.
That was so mean. That could have been an email. Exactly. Could have been a Twitter update. What?
Street Fighter 6.
What kind of a commercial is that?
Flag time, baby. Get him, y'all.
Looks like Fortnite.
Countdown begins.
A game centered around capture the flag. Who would have thought it? Yeah, there's a lot of too many live shooter types for sure. Too many open world games, live shooter types. I swear I've seen how many hack and slash games today?
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw. The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
This game looks pretty good. 505 Games. Lenzi.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
You know, the reason we see a lot of these style games these days is because of games like Sekiro and like Ghost of Tsushima. They were so popular. You get a lot of these styles now with kind of in the Asian setting and
What will it take to finally awaken you?
that game will probably do pretty good. I've seen nothing from Ubisoft yet, man. I think If they have nothing this entire thing, I don't know how they're going to survive. Ubisoft doesn't have a presentation event this year, so this would be the only place they could show it off. Either that or Xbox's showcase. I guarantee you, though, listen to me, I guarantee you there will not be as many people watching the Xbox Gamer Showcase as there are right now watching this. I guarantee you. So, Ubisoft, if they want their game to be seen by a lot more people, this is where you would want to stream it. I just have a feeling, you know, not as many people are going to watch the Xbox Showcase.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
I mean, listen, we all have our quirks when we all get nervous, so I'm not, you know, jacking her because she's nervous, obviously. It's just, it's funny sometimes how different people have different things. Mine is scratching my nose all the time when I'm nervous. Hers is just a constant circle with her hand.
Their greatest weakness, me.
We all have our, we all have things that we're scared of, you know, nervous about.
My story is yours.
I don't really like getting games from Epic Game Store. They do have trophies and, or excuse me, achievements and stuff, but the Steam market is just so much bigger. Well, actually, probably not, honestly. Because of Fortnite, I mean, how many millions of people have Epic? Like, I'm an Epic Games partner, but you don't see me shilling for Epic anymore, you know. It's just because I don't play Epic games really that much anymore, because I would rather get the console or the Steam edition for achievements and stuff, because I want my achievements to show up and look real pretty, you know, like this. See how pretty that is? It's a pretty achievement. I just unlocked an achievement for watching this. See? Achievement unlocked. Hey, we're doing Cyberpunk right now.
Died. I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand.
I guarantee you this is not Switch footage right there.
Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Later, Mario.
Look a little unwell.
Should be getting over pretty soon. About another 20 or so minutes left, I think.
Drew, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
It has made a lot of people upset.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Just look at that border placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop what you can't catch.
Can he complete the comeback? He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to see that on the way. Oh my God! They did it. They actually did it. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're in natural.
The gameplay feels a lot like Halo, but it's meant to. It's like a spiritual successor to the Halo series, if you've ever played the first one. This is definitely not a COD clone, not even in the slightest sense. If anything, it's more of a Halo clone than a COD clone.
Last man standing. This is Splitgate.
Yeah, it uses portals and stuff like that, which is pretty cool.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
I'm guessing Call of Duty isn't going to be showing anything here today. Not after that. Oldly timely, like a dragon. Ooh.
Got a name? Mako Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Batman.
Sana. What
が知りてえや。
Stranger Than Heaven, is that the name of it?
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Sir.
FBI. Definitely not Splinter Cell, so you can mark that off. Maybe Xbox's game conference, they're going to do it. We'll be streaming that one too.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
I can't tell what this is yet. I feel like it's made from another team from Asia. It looks like it's
This is about the report you asked for
Asian,
yesterday.
'cause you can usually
It'll be
tell-
ready in 3. No, 2 days top.
Westerners
Put a hold on
from
that for now.
Asian kind of
We found another
graphics
body.
wise and stuff.
One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
Could this be an evil? What's that series called?
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Runwood Hotel.
The Evil Within 3, maybe? Or
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
this has to be the Evil Within.
What is this?
Stay close.
Could it be Resident Evil something? I thought he said he wasn't ready to show off.
One that I've been searching for. A special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Is this Resident Evil?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
It's Resident freaking Evil! It is! RE9, Resident Evil Recquum. Man, I knew it was something. February 27th, look at that.
There you have it.
There you go.
Resident Evil Recquum. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Recquum marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th.
I thought Resident Evil 9 was going to have Jill and
Thank you, Capcom.
and Leon. I'm so confused though. It looks good. It's going to be great.
That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host Lucy James.
I'm confused.
Did you do a great job, everyone? Good job.
I could have swore I heard the rumors that it was Jill,
Oh, I can't believe it.
Barry,
You kept that so secret.
Very top secret.
Leon.
Okay. All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, so let's just say it. Not as amazing. It is number 9. You didn't see them put the 9 in there? It literally said RE9. Look, I can even rewind it for you to show you.
Hey!
Watch.
Stay close. The one that I've been.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Now watch right here. RE9. Did you see that? Green? Got to spell it out for you? Watch this. 9. This is Resident Evil 9. I'm going to do... you can give me a sec. I want you guys to discuss. What did you guys think of... the entire thing? I'm going to be doing this reaction here. How do you spell this? Requiem. All right, so Green gives it a 5 out of 10. A couple of good reveals, but wasn't too impressed. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are going to say that it was probably not as good. I know the fact that these things are really more meant for indie games than anything else, because everybody knows that when a company wants to put out a AAA game, that it's either going to be in a state of play or it's going to be an official Xbox showcase, or they're going to hype it up on their own channel or something like that. But the good news is there was a few big titles we saw today, like this one here, Resident Evil. We did see a trailer of Death Stranding 2, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to be streaming the Xbox conference that they're doing. I'm going to be streaming the Death Stranding 2 premiere. which is going to be on Sunday night. I believe the Xbox one is on Sunday as well. So I think it's going to be Xbox, and then immediately following Xboxes, it's going to be Death Stranding 2. So Sunday, on a day we don't normally stream, we will be streaming at night, late at night, because I think Death Stranding 2's doesn't actually start until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, lots to process there and all that good stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you to everyone for being here. Remember, guys, always leave a like. I know a lot of people forget, but you got to understand that we don't get paid on any of these videos here, so nothing. So please leave a like, comment, put your 2 thoughts in there, or, just so I could have something to reply to in the comments of these videos, so we can get some interactions and all that kind of good stuff, right? That really helps the channel. So, with that being said, it's about as good as I thought it was going to be going in. I didn't think it was going to be like, whoa, this isn't E3 anymore. E3 is done. It's gone. Okay? Sony doesn't have a conference. It's done. My guess is that Ubisoft doesn't want to mention anything until the Xbox One would be my guess, because they're not doing one themselves. So, yeah. The I.O. show, I don't know when the I.O. show is. I don't know if it's tomorrow, or I'd have to look that up. But I'm sure they might be showing some stuff on the I.O. Interactive one. But there is a new elusive target. Maybe we could stream that new elusive target. I don't know. I mean, either that or a video or something. But clearly we'll cover it in one way or another. We're just a little overstuffed right now. But as of right now, tomorrow, we'll see you guys back for more Cyberpunk at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't think anything's going to change that. I need to look at the schedule for Summer Games Fest and see if there's anything that I think would trump that, but I doubt it. But other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much. Love you all. Be safe and have a great rest of your night. Love you guys. Peace.